Welcome back to the show. If you're joining us, we're in the second segment of The Entrepreneur. If I can paraphrase a Swahili saying, which says that kutembea kwingi ni kujionea mengi na pia kujua mengi. This young man on his tours around the world saw a business that would be unique to this country. So join me as we talk to him and he explains to us how he came about this idea and how he's doing it as a business. Welcome to the show. You can start by introducing yourself to us. Let us know who you are and what you do.
My name is Alex Malova. I am the CEO of Calex Holdings Limited. I'm also the director of Article 126 Investment.
Before you got into this business, was there any other business that you're involved in? And if so, maybe you can explain to us.
Before I started this business, I've been working with some Korean company. I've worked with 3 different Korean companies. I've worked with Oza International Limited as a managing director. I've also worked with the Golden Sea Korea Kenya Limited, and then I've also worked with Kevita International Limited, also as the managing director.
Since this is quite something new here in Kenya, where did you get this idea from?
I've been to different countries. I've traveled to different countries. I've been to UK, I've been to Vietnam, I've been to South Africa. So when I went to Vietnam, that is on Ho Chi Minh City, I saw this idea of scooters. And I realized that in Vietnam, we have more scooters than cars. So when I tried to ask more questions about those guys who are there, how it works, everything, I realized that these are some of the motorbikes that don't use fuel. And I realized that it's a good idea for me to bring the motorbikes here in the country.
You seem to have invested quite a lot in this business. So how much did you get to invest in this business that you have?
Before I started this business, I might say that I didn't have money because where I used to work, I can say that I've not saved a lot from the company that I work for. But I'm also a director at Article 126, where I earn commission. That's a finder's fee, and I also make some cash, as in I have 10% of the company, the local company. I managed to raise some cash, and when I went to Vietnam, I decided to invest in business.
Who do you target to sell these motorbikes to?
I'm targeting working class people. Those are teachers, university students. Those are the target market. I'm targeting also the teachers, students. I'm targeting also the local people. I might say the local people, but they are not good for border. That's what I can say.
And what are the advantages of these motorbikes that you have over those that we have here, commonly known as the border, using petrol?
I'm trying to make sure that the local mwananchi, they can move from matatu to using the scooter. That's what I'm trying to do.
Doing this, I know you must have faced challenges. What are some of the challenges that you have faced while doing this business?
My biggest challenge is finance. Because you realize most of the local bank, when I received this motorbike from China, you realize most of the local banks, they give loan at a very high interest. But the biggest challenge that I'm having is maybe with the number plate. Because the moment I bring in the motorbike, it takes too long for me to be able to get the number plate from KRA. These
are motorbikes that are very new to the market here in Kenya. How did people get to receive them, and have they received them fully right now, or how is it going right now?
It has been a bit difficult because most people, they don't understand. They don't know. In fact, most of them, when they see them, they think that these are for the small children. And some of them think that they are very expensive because the price varies from 80,000 to 100,000. And but for the Asian people, they really understand. And that's why you see most of the container have been able to sell to the Asian people.
Have you created employment? And if so, how many people have you gotten to employ so far?
In my company, I have 40 people. I have distributors. The number of distributors, right now I have more than 10 distributors. The company, if you go to River Road, you'll find these scooters there. If you go to Eldoret, you find I have a distributor there in Eldoret. I have a guy in Kisumu, I have a guy in Mombasa. And all of them, they have target. And you realize that through this scooter, the guys in Eldoret, the guys in Kisumu, they're also employing people.
Being a new concept in Kenya, how are you getting to market it? How are you getting to let people know out there?
I'm using the local TV station to push the brand into the market. I also work with professional people, professional companies who are trying also to give me some ideas on how to push the product. Personally, I also have experience because I've done distribution for more than 7 years. I've been working for other people. But now this is my own business. This is a family business, whereby I'm also getting a lot of support from my wife. She has enough experience when it comes to finance management. She's really supporting me on how to package myself and how to package the product.
And where are you importing these motorbikes from?
These are German technology. The motorbikes, the scooters are from Germany, but they have a factory in China and Vietnam. So most of the scooters either come from Vietnam or China.
How much do you get to sell them, per piece?
Okay, the scooter retail for 80,000, but also have the distributor price. We have those people that come and buy from me and they go and sell, because I'm the sole agent in East and Central Africa.
So how many motorbikes do you get to sell probably in 1 week or in a good month? Maybe you can give us the figures.
I was targeting to do 10 to 15 containers every month. One container has 105 motorbikes. But currently, what I'm trying to push, I'm pushing 1 to 2 containers, because most people, they don't understand this kind of scooters. But with the time, because my plan is, in fact, I already have some Chinese company who have invested in my company, and we are planning to set up a factory before the end of the year for assembling this motorbike. So my idea is to make sure that the price goes down, even up to 60 or 50,000 per scooter.
What are the future plans of this company?
Plan is employing more people. I want to create employment to Kenyans. And me as Alex and as my family, what we want to do, we also want to make money. And the only thing we are not interested about Alex making more money. What we are more interested is making sure that we help that person who is needy. We want to make sure that we touch somebody. You realize this motorbike, they are environment friendly. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to, apart from us just creating the employment, we want to set up a number of factories. We want to go to Uganda, we want to go to Tanzania. We want to make sure that we want to change the face of Kenya so that people can move from the matatu and use the scooters.
I want you to give advice to people watching you right now and encourage them the importance of getting into entrepreneurship.
What I can just tell the young people is that no matter how difficult thing may look, you should not give up.
Talk also to someone watching you right now and they think they have a first-time idea that can be brought into the country. What do you tell them since you brought something new to the market?
Best thing that I should advise the young people is that the importance is that what you do before you bring in any container, any consignment, even if you are getting finance from a bank, make sure that you get the approval, the loan approval from the bank. They assure you that they are going to pay for you the duty. If not so, make sure that you have money to clear the duty.
Mr. Balova, a different question. When you're not at work or when you finished your work, what do you love doing? What are your hobbies?
I play basketball, and I like driving. When I'm with my family, we just feel happy I just feel happy when I'm driving, when I'm with my family, my wife and my 3 children. And sometimes when I have the scooters, I have my scooter, my wife has a scooter, my 3 children, all of them riding their scooter, I feel happy because it's fun.
We've come to the end of our show tonight, and I'm hoping you loved the guest that we brought for you tonight, hoping that you learned a thing or two. We have something for you to watch.
Tripping is not falling. Because I began this journey, which has earned me a world global award, entrepreneur award, 24 years ago. I was a teenager, almost, when I joined Kenya Women. 24 years after, I have earned a global recognition as an entrepreneur with a spirit that transforms. It has taken tears, it has taken falling and waking up and going on again. It is the same thing I'm going to tell the entrepreneurs. You never give up.
Your feedback and your comments are valued, so please keep them coming. Write to us on our social media pages that are on your screen right now, Facebook, Twitter, and our email address. From the team and I, it is good night and God bless you. See you next week, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Keep it KTN.